Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing my monthly favorites for April. Man, April, February, March, April. It's been rough. Even then, I still managed to get what my likes were. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is this NARS palette. This is Hustle. And I have been loving this palette again. I kind of mix these two together when I want just kind of like a really bold orangey cheek. It's a great palette. I think it's limited edition, so I'm sorry, but it's good. The NARS Cool Crush palette. I've been using this quite a bit, and it's just an easy palette to use. It's one of those palettes that has your soft natural shades and then you have your pops of color, but regardless, they're very soft and they're very easy to build up, so it makes it very wearable. I've got three foundations that we are going to talk about. The first one is my Milk foundation. This is a Flex foundation stick, I believe. The shade that I wear is medium beige. This is probably the best match for my skin color. I love this foundation because it's very lightweight. It looks very natural and radiant while really locking into the skin, so you don't have to worry about it coming off if you like brush your face with your hand, or like in my case, if I'm holding my son and I go in for a hug, like I don't have to worry about staining his clothes. But regardless, it's such a quick and easy foundation to use, and it's so beautiful on the skin, and it wears really long. Especially if you apply powder or bake it, it's gonna wear forever. So I really love this. Another foundation that I have been loving is the YSL All Hours foundation, and the shade I have is B55. Again, this foundation shade is one of the better matches for me. I used to wear BD50 and I always felt like it looked too pinky, or like definitely too pinky. It looked almost grayish beige on my skin. I wanted to try a different shade. I remembered how much I love this foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. I love the way it smells. I love the way it looks. It looks very natural. It looks like it's your skin, and it's just flawless. And you can build the coverage up. It is a full coverage foundation, but I would say it's a solid medium, and then of course you can build it up. So for me, I always build it up around my cheeks, and it wears so long. It's just a beautiful foundation that just looks like you have beautiful skin. The other foundation that I want to tell you about is one that's almost out, and I'm debating on whether I want to get. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is in the shade 3W2 Cashew. I love this foundation, and really what it comes down to is that it's so long wearing, and it's a great foundation for those really hot and humid days. Recently we did have a couple of days of nice weather, and that's when I'm like, oh, let me pull out my double wear. Not because I remembered the longevity of it, but because I just thought, well, it's matte, and if, you know, maybe I start gardening or something, like, and I start to sweat, like, I don't want it to come off. It was just like an automatic thought for me. So I put it on, and the very first day that I wore it, I'm like, now I remember why I love you. You're just good. It's super matte. It doesn't look heavy or cakey on the skin. The only thing I would say for me is the color match. It is a little bit darker, but you guys know that I would rather go darker than lighter. And I tried 3W 1.5, which looked too light, and then eventually darkened up a little bit, and it looked like a good match for me. But there were still areas where I'm like, it just doesn't look right. It didn't look right. And I don't know if it's because I'm used to wearing darker foundations, but it didn't sit well with me, so I sent it back. I feel like if they had 3W 1.75, that would be perfect for me. I'm also not someone that likes to mix their foundation, so I feel like it's one or the other. I don't want to have to buy two. I don't want to have to mix two all the time to get my perfect shade. Like, I just want there to be one bottle of, you know, the foundation. That's it. After all that, I really do love this foundation. It wears really long. It's very matte. It is probably one of the best foundations for hotter weather, and I love it. I'm telling you guys, your skin's just gonna look flawless. Guys, this is the favorites for blush. Okay, I have a lot of blush. So the Patrick Ta blushes, you guys already knew that I loved, and I'm gonna just show them to you because some of you might be considering getting them. She's Passionate is definitely more of your brighter peach, and then She's Sincere is more of your muted peach. These are the two that I own. I really love them. They're very buildable, they're very soft, they look very natural on the skin. The formula is fantastic. He did a beautiful job with them, and I have to say that I was using them all the time. I had to kind of just say like stop. So I love them. The other set of blushes that I'm going to mention are the MAC ones. You guys are going to hate me because they're all peach. I'm into the peach or the bright orange right now. It's like, it's what makes me happy. So the first one I'm going to start off with is the one that's more of your like rosy pink, rosy peach. This is Grand, and as you guys can see, it definitely has a pink coloring to it, but it's a pinky peach. It's more of the neutral, like if I wanted a blush that would go with every look, I would go with Grand. Like it's a beautiful rosy peach. Love it. The other two I have are peach. So this is That's Peach, and this is a bright peach shade. It's stunning. This will give you like that really youthful pop of color. And then the last one is Groovy. This is my favorite. Like if I had to pick one, it would be this one. And this is a bright orange blush. I love this blush so much. I love these because the formula is a cream to powder. They're sheer and buildable, and it's just such a fantastic formula. They really killed it with this blush. So I'm very happy with these. I love them, I love them, I love them. I've got some nail polish to share with you guys, and I've already shared it, I think, but this really stands out to me. So the first is the base coat, and the line is actually called Base Coat. It's based off of Base Coat Salon, and I believe they're located in California. So this is their base coat with garlic, and I have noticed that my nails are definitely stronger. They aren't breaking as easily, and they're growing. Granted, I do take vitamins and supplements, but I feel like this has made a difference in how my nails are looking. Okay, I have 3 shades to share with you guys if you are interested in purchasing them. Treat Yourself is a bright pink. I love this so much. It's just a beautiful bright pink. I wouldn't say it's neon, but it's close enough. So if you're wanting like a really bright, shocking pink, definitely look into that. Leo is another favorite. This is just a beautiful marigold yellow. This isn't going to be like a really bright neon finish, but it will give you a nice bright pop of color. And then there's Aster. Aster is just a beautiful lilac purple, and this is not as bright as this. It's a more muted lilac, but it's still, again, the colors are vibrant within themselves. Like you don't need, you know, this fluorescent neon shade, even though I love me some fluorescent neon shades, but this will still give you that really nice pop of color. Why am I recommending this to you guys? Because if I paint my nails on Monday, I don't have to paint my nails again until the following Monday. They do not chip. They wear so well, and I'm someone that constantly changes my nail polish. I like to change my nail polish. These will give you a beautiful long wear finish. Like I have tried them all, and I have worn them for a full week, and usually by day 5, 6, I'm like, I need to change this. I'm over it. Like I want a different color. I want something different. And these guys are still going strong. So check them out because they are amazing. Laura Mercier Caviar Mascara. It's what I have on today. This gives you more of a natural lash. Like it's not going to give you a really thick lash. This is going to work with your lash and just build a little bit of fullness into your lash. But it's going to give you also some length. So it's a really good mascara. It's more for your natural looking lashes. So if you want something just to enhance your lashes slightly, this is a good option for you. It doesn't flake. It's very black. The brush is really nice because it kind of twists. As you guys can see, it twists. It's like an hourglass shape, but it, you know, kind of rounds out throughout the brush. So it's a really nice brush because it allows you to get the shortest lash to like the longest lash. It's a great mascara. The other one you guys already know, Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is probably my favorite. It has that nice hourglass brush. It's very black. It builds length and volume, and you can definitely get like a faux lash effect. Like, this stuff is so good. It's really inexpensive. It doesn't transfer. It doesn't crumble. It is just such a beautiful formula. The packaging is cute. Like, she killed it. So this is amazing. A bronzer. Hourglass Radiant Light. I love this bronzer. It's what I have on today. It just gives you a really pretty bronze finish, but it also gives you like glow, and it just looks like beautiful sun-kissed skin. It's very finely milled. It's not detectable on the skin. It's just so fantastic. And I have it in the crease today, so I can't tell you guys how amazing this is. I love it. Hourglass Concealer. This is in Beige. I love Sienna, but I have been pulling for Beige because I feel like it helps kind of balance my foundation shade. This stuff is just amazing. It doesn't cling to any creasing. It doesn't enhance any fine lines. It is beautiful coverage. It feels creamy and hydrating and cool under the eye. They killed it with this concealer, and that's what I'm telling you guys. Hourglass makes beautiful, high quality products. So yes, they are a little bit more on the pricey side, but you're getting fantastic quality from them. I forgot about this. This is the Sephora Color Flush. It's a lip and cheek product. This is the one that I grabbed. I don't know where my orange one is, but it's in a set of 2. This is the pink shade. I showed you guys this in my haul, and I love this because it gives you this really beautiful like bitten pink lip stain. It's hydrating enough. I wouldn't say that it's something that's going to give you long-term hydration, but it gives you that instant hydration. I love this for my cheeks, and I'm not really like a cream, you know, cheek product person, but I used it on my lips and my cheeks one day because I just had on foundation and concealer, some mascara and brows, and nothing else on my complexion. It just looked very like, so I saw it and I put it on my lips. I'm like, let's try it. And I grabbed a brush, and it did not pick up my foundation. It gave me a really pretty flat. I looked so youthful. Like, I looked like I was like a teenager that had, you know, like, I don't know, really pretty rosy cheeks. Like, I can't believe I just said I look like a teenager. It gives you that really like youthful flush. Like, my skin looked good. My foundation helped with that, right? But then I added a little bit of this, and it gave me just like a really pretty glowy, you know, pinky cheek. The only thing is, I don't know that this is really buildable. I don't know that it's something that, like, for example, somebody that is more of like the dark to deep spectrum can wear. I don't see these really building up to be that intense. Even the orange, it looks like it would be like really pigmented, and I don't think so. So that's the only downfall to it. But it doesn't stick. Like, my hair won't stick to it. It's just such a beautiful product. I just wish they would have came out with 2 sets, like maybe the same colors, but just done like this, and then like one that would be geared to like your deep skin tones. That would have been pretty cool. 2 lipsticks. 2 very expensive lipsticks. I'm sorry. This is Gucci Odalie. I love all of the Gucci lipsticks I bought, but I'm going to tell you guys that this is my favorite because it's the one that surprised me. I was not expecting such a bright, vivid red orange color, and I love it. I love it so much. Like, even looking at it in the camera, it just looks so bright and neon, and I love it. It's just such a beautiful summer shade, year-round shade. The other color I'm going to tell you guys about is They Met in Argentina. Yeah. And this is a really beautiful nude shade. It's like a beigey peach color. It's just so beautiful. And these lipsticks wear really long. They're very comfortable. They're matte, but they don't dry your lips, and they're not going to, and they are not products that really set down. So these will transfer, but even as they transfer, you still have that really rich coat of color on your lip. I love them. I love them. And I highly recommend them. The final thing I'm going to tell you guys about is a fragrance, and this is my Way North Bondi perfume. I have been wearing this just about every day since I bought it. Oh, it smells so good. If you like the way the dry shampoo smells, you're going to love this. It smells exactly like that. It's so clean, citrusy, white floral. Like, it's just right up my alley. I love the way this smells. And, ooh, one of my favorites. And it's really inexpensive too. I think it was like $55, and you're getting a fluid ounce, which is exactly, I lied, 1.7 fluid ounces. Usually fragrances that are over an ounce are running you way more than $55. So I was really happy with the price point. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that there are some products in my favorites that kind of sparked your interest a little bit. I really try to keep things just so that it's beauty products, but if you guys ever want me to incorporate other things, let me know. And I'm really excited because in May, you guys will finally be seeing my room tour. It is already up and scheduled. It's just a matter of time before it goes live. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.